Okay, so today is October 20th, and I'm going to be going over my trades for the day. So as you can see, this is the setup that I have drawn on the video right here. This is the minute chart. Let me zoom out to the 30-minute. Alright, so I have all my supply and demand areas drawn over here. We have a supply drawn over here, another one over here. These are intraday demands formed from the price action from the past week. So we have one here, another one down here. As you can see, we made a strong push up during market open, retested near demand zone, and this is when I'm already looking to play calls, because as you can see, we have a really nice bullish setup forming over here with nice risk to reward skewed, as well as very good price action and volume coming in for today. So my first entry on the video was at 9:43, which is the break of, 9:41, which is roughly around this, which is this candle right here. So the moment I got confirmation that we secured demand at this level, we're gonna push higher, break high day, I got into calls knowing that this is my risk, lower day break, targeting supply, and maybe break. So I took a W on this trade, but there's a lot of things that I did wrong, which could have, made this trade a lot better and a lot less stressful. So I entered the trade at 9:41 and I took profits at 9:43. Yes, I know that's a little bit, quick, but 50 cent move on the video. I think that was today's Thursday. I was up maybe like 10% on those contracts, give or take. I'll take it. I entered in 3 contracts. I scaled out 2 over here, and I let one run. And now this is where I messed up on, because this is where trading comes and is very lucrative. There's a lot of different ways that your decisions can affect how you make money in this market, and this is one of it. So I had my last runner, obviously I'm scaling out my positions. Had my last runner at right here, and the moment I saw this candle right here, I don't know what it is, but one of the biggest flaws I have as a trader is that I wouldn't say I'm bad, but I'm in the process of learning how to scale out, because I'm a very conservative trader. I take profits really quick, sometimes even too quick, when I know I should let my runners run and capitalize on the setup even more in this scenario. So once I saw this candle, I decided to just play safe, take my profits for the day. I think I was up 10%, which isn't too bad, but but then again, you always want to do what the chart tells you. Never ever want to sell just because you're comfortable with the profits you made today, or you were red yesterday and you wanted to be break even today, so it just ended up being your comfort zone, which is in my scenario, which is break even. So moving on, I sold here, and I knew I messed up when we got instantly the push higher off MA. We never even broke this MA, so thinking back, I should have never sold this. Even just one runner could have made me an extra 100%. That's the power of options right here. So yeah, I really just messed up on not letting my trade run, because you gotta understand, during intraday, the candles look a lot different. They look, it looks like this. So I'm not too sure exactly, if it's gonna retest at this level and make a move lower and then my gains are gone. But as a trader, you have to look past through all of that, keep your eye on the prize, and there we go. Broke through supply. Looks like this supply turned demand, and we're looking for that gap fill right now. Alright, so next trade where I messed up on is AMD. I got into this trade same time as the Nvidia trade. Actually, AMD and Nvidia moves in confluence, so setups are going to be very similar. So I re-entered Nvidia at 950, which is right around here. Because if you look at NQ during this time at 950, it looks like we was putting in that flag pattern and about to break out and put newer higher highs. So targeting the supply, maybe even this break, I was anticipating the break of the supply due to the strong overall price action, which it did. So knowing that, I took my knowing that, I got into Nvidia at 950. Got the great push up that I wanted. 20% play on this move, and but then again, same scenario. I scaled in 5 contracts. I sold most of it over here, this consolidation period, which is not good, because if I can just find the freaking drawing tool. Yes, there we go. Granted, we did have some, wasn't the cleanest move up, bigger supply, but we did get there eventually, and contracts did move another almost $3 up. That was another probably 100% gain that you missed out on, or I missed out on, I should say, because I didn't let my runners run. But then again, it's still a solid trade overall. It all depends on what you're looking for in the trade, to be honest. If you're looking for a scalp, can't go wrong. But for me, I just want to focus on letting my plays run. I don't want to take profits just because I'm comfortable, or, I'm up nice, stuff like that. I just want to trade off technicals only, do what the chart says. And on the other hand of this trade that I took is AMD. Same scenario. I was looking at AMD break up this neckline, double bottom, channel. Setup was super clean. My price target hit for a scalp. I'm kind of mad that I really fumbled in this trade. I missed out on a lot of money on this trade, but it is what it is. You just gotta learn from it. So as you can see, I have my resistance level drawn here, and once I saw break up this 59 level right here in confluence with market break, as you can see, we broke. We put in consolidation period right here. We moved higher, and this is where I messed up. So normally I don't trade 2 positions at once. I only trade 1, because 2 at 1 might be a little bit difficult to execute, monitor. But I don't know, today I was just feeling the setup, and I just entered both Nvidia and AMD during this time. So as you can see, I got in the moment we broke this 59 level, retested. I got in at this retest right here. But the thing is, I did not give this trade room. Instead, I would trade it out of my comfort zone. And during this time, Marcus was testing supply, so I wasn't too sure if we was gonna reject. And at that point, sellers were coming in a little bit. Buying pressure was getting weak. So I wasn't really too sure of what to do, because at this point, I'm not trading according to my plan. I'm not used to trading 2 positions at once. So I'm already putting myself in a hole. And later on, I got too scared of my position. I wasn't even down. I was down like, I think, 10 or 15% most on like a $500 position, which isn't like, it's nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's like fucking $30-$40 type shit. Like, I can live. But truth be said, I did not give my setup more room. I ended up selling right fucking here, like right here. Next thing you know, we got the push higher. Made newer highs, got the push higher again, and it would have hit my price target right here if I just held. Then again, risk to reward is not the best, But if you're looking for a scalp, you gotta just follow your plan sometimes. And this case, I did not, and I paid the price. Last trade, excuse me, that I want to go over is this trade right here on Tesla. Alright, so at this time during Marcus, we broke supply, putting in newer highs. Supply turned demand, and that is what I saw right here. We got the push higher. We started consolidating in this area, but during this time, Marcus was already pushing higher, and Tesla was not really making no progress over here. And if you was reading the tape, every single time Tesla tested this level right here, we just could not break it. And in doing so, I just decided to, sell my position on Tesla. I took calls, anticipating a break, gap fill to the upside. As you can see right now, we are breaking it due to this nice retest. But in this case, I have my wrist over here, and maybe if I wanted to give it a little bit more room, maybe down here. But with all those factors in mind, Thursday as well, I was not willing to risk that much for my position. So following my plan, once I saw rejection at this level and tapes was going down, I sold my contract at, I think, like a 5% loss. Could have been worse, like 30% loss down here. And of course, always it bounced back up higher. But at this point, you gotta understand, data is gonna eat your contracts, and probably by now, if anything, you're probably break even on your contract. And in order to make a move, it's gotta make a push up. It looks nice now, but you can't catch them all. It is what it is. Better to play it safe than to risk it all. But yeah, overall solid day. None too crazy, but biggest mistake again, just not scaling out properly. Yeah, not scaling out properly. And also, if I just stick to my initial position right here on the video, even if I just let 2 contracts run, because at this point my risk was so low, like I wasn't really risking much. Like and price action was in my favor, so I was in the driver's seat. But I just let go of the wheel. It is what it is. Just gotta practice holding on to these contracts. Stop focusing on P&L. Focus on charts. Just do what the charts tell you, and the money will come. This was my first trade review, and I'm out. Peace.